Park Lane worldwide. Welcome to your News at Noon. It's week 21, 25th of May, a Thursday. I'm Tom Judson, your international guy host. This is the last week of the May Commission Month. It's the last week for the Parents Incentive Trip. That means there's so much in store this week and next week as we start June. Like, how about today's new style drop? The honeycomb bracelet. That design has been hugely popular. And here it is in a color called Majestic. With a $40 qualifying order, $60 is your price. It is an amazing piece. With the Majestic has all sorts of colors. Love those prism effects. And it's your new style drop, and ooh la la, for a fifth and final week. And someone wins every week. I love the drawing videos. 500 or more net and non this last week of May gets you in the drawing. And you got to be in it to win it. You can't say anything if you're not in the drawing. And I want to see an international win one more week. You've got continued really popular style drops. Popsicle bracelet, incredibly huge. Beachy earrings. The honeycomb electric in that same honeycomb design is still available, as well as the pink power impressions. And so many of the beautiful pieces from our Tropical Paradise collection. How cool and on trend and on style is, you show these things as you wear these things out in public. I see it. People comment because it's just so cool and so on trend. You've got one bonus buy for customers this last week with a qualifying 90 net order. They can get any item at 200 for 30, Australia any item for 40, and you've got two Fast 50s to work with. Leaders who impact. If you're a senior division or a sales vice president, Park Lane didn't send out a going letter, but I'm telling you this every week. In a company, if you need a letter, let me know. I'm going to send it to you. Have 3 or more promotions or advancements in your entire downline in the May and June commission month, and you'll be recognized at Sparkle Convention and be in a drawing for the Las Vegas getaway. Have you seen who you're going to go see if you win that drawing? Carrie Underwood with Scott and Taylor Levine. I want to do that. How cool. And you can be a part of it by helping others have the very best thing that you've got in your leadership position in Park Lane. All leading up to Sparkle Convention, Virtual Sparkle, July 10th through the 13th. That's where you'll find out where the new trip is. That starts next week. And you can still register. $69 for the videos and live on the convention. $169 gets you the VIP pack. Talked about this many times. Definitely the better investment. Recognition is going on. You can look in your back office field interface and you can see your tracking towards any of these amazing awards. Not the numbered recognitions. You only know those that night. And this 5-week commission month, so this last week, look at your dashboard. See where you are. That number at the end at the right. When you're over 2,000 for the whole month of May, this Bejeweled Necklace is yours. It's a great award. And as we mentioned, this is the last week of May, so June, next week, Thursday morning in the U.S., we announce all that's new for June. Stay tuned and look for your News at Noon next week. Again, it's a 5-week commission month, and in every market, this is the last week of the May commission month to add to that big number on the end of your dashboard. And that means it's time for recognition. What an eclectic group this week. Our top 10 in personal volume for week 4 of the May commission month. It took at least $1,350 to get in. Number 1, way up there, over 23. Here we go. Number 10 from Australia and the Dream Squad. Congratulations, Josephine Daly. Number 9, she's closing in on Paris and working hard. Number 9 this week from Enduring Elegance, Karen Tober. Number 8 from Australia and the Park Lane Rebels. Congratulations, Tracy Gage. Number 7 from Canada and Enduring Elegance. I love this new Facebook photo of her, so I put it in here. A Shadoway. Number 7 from Toronto and Enduring Elegance. Number 6, we go back to Australia and the Sydney suburban area from the Dream Squad. Congratulations, Angie Dawson. Number 5, back up to Canada and Central Alberta from Enduring Elegance. Congratulations, Shauna Olson. Alberta loves Park Lane. They really do in Edmonton, but mostly because of this lady. Congratulations, number 4 this week from Blue Skies, Pam Waterston. Number 3, she's also working hard and closing on Paris from Down Under, the Park Lane Rebels. Number 3, Wendy Jabney. Number 2, we go across the pond to the UK. And number 2 this week at over 2,100. Congratulations, Joe Keeble. And number 1, south of the border of the U.S., down in northwest Mexico, she is el numero uno, number 1 again this week. Congratulations, Linda Rosa Montano in Park Lane, Mexico, number 1 at 23:27, finishing off a trip for 2 to Paris. Congratulations. Hey, and that takes us to our May sponsoring, and this is important for a reason, and that is the number 1 recruiter gets something special. Still tied this week after week 4 going into last week. Remember, personal volume breaks any ties, and they are Wendy Jabney from Australia and the Rebels and Shauna Olson from Enduring Elegance in Canada. Excited to see that next week, and then that winner will connect with my wife. Hey, and that takes us to our 1-minute moment that matters. I was asked to do a recruiting event for a charitable organization, and I got to put together the stuff that we do when we do a live event, and this you can take virtual, but if you're doing a recruiting event, so you're doing something where you're talking about recruiting and offering the opportunity, so you're sharing, okay? What do you do? So I had to lead a group of volunteers who's going to help support this on teaching them, okay, this is how we plan a fun recruiting event. Here we go. Number 1, create a welcoming atmosphere. Music is incredibly important. If you've ever been at a live event with me, you know if there's not music, I take my cell phone and a microphone and I make music. You make it inviting. You make it open. You let people come in, feel like they can do whatever they want. That's number 1. Number 2, connect lots of people. At a recruiting event, my most important responsibility is to connect lots of people. People are there from different guests, different people. I want to know who invited them. How do they know about us? And I want to connect as many people as possible. Connections always lead to great success. Number 3, share the opportunity in a fun way. When you're asking people to volunteer, it's just like sharing our opportunity. You're asking people to come in for something that they're only paid if they worked, okay? There's no free ride here, and that's cool. We love that about here. But when you share the opportunity, do it in a fun way. Make sure that you always have fun. If you've ever seen me do any opportunity videos for your franchise or a mega party, you know I always make it fun. That's not by accident. I know that that's important. If it's not fun for me, it's not fun for anybody else. And number 4, invite people to join. You can't ever forget at the end, you have to say, so do you think this is something you'd like to try this week, or would next week be better? Now, that's my way of asking yes or no. But you can't ever leave any type of recruiting event, virtual or otherwise, and not ask people if they're interested in joining. That's why you have them there. So you have to make sure you do that. Recruiting is fun, and this number 1 this month in the May Commission month, again, you saw Wendy and Shauna, is going to get a personalized Michael Kors bag bought by my wife for that winner. Hey, Tom Park Lane on our Facebook page, also YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Follow along there to get the latest and greatest content. Thanks for watching this week's News at Noon.